The condolence section on the website rip.ie for Padraig Nally has been closed after some of the comments were seen as being racist against members of the travelling community. The 81-year-old was the County MAYO farmer who came to prominence 20 years ago when he shot an intruder at his farm near the village of Cross in the county. He was initially jailed for 6 years for the manslaughter of John Frog Ward in October 2004. A jury at the Central Criminal Court found him not guilty of murder but guilty of manslaughter following a trial in 2005. That conviction was subsequently overturned on a retrial in 2006 and Mr Nally was freed. He passed away last Friday. In a few moments we'll speak more about the case that brought Padraig Nally to prominence, but first our reporter Ethna Dodd has been speaking to Vincent Cummins of Cummins Funeral Directors in Ballinrobe, County Mayo, who said the death notice page on rip.ie was viewed more than 60,000 times before the condolence section was taken down.
The book of condolences up for 24 hours. Then they contacted me to say that they had received a few complaints from members of the public regarding inappropriate comments on the condolence book. So that's as a result of that, they removed the link for condolences in all the death notices office and any related links to the RIP.
Have you ever gotten a message like that from RIP before?
Never. I'd never had so many traction or hits on a death notice ever before neither. But I can just say it was the busiest page ever I had. 4 or 5 times busier than maybe the biggest funeral ever before then.
And in terms of the people who did express sympathy on RIP, but while the page was still there, what's happened to those sympathy notes now?
I will get access to them, and so I'll able to pass them on to the family. Most of them messages of condolence that were left there were very, very positive and very sympathetic to the passing of Padraig. So they were very good to read, some of them.
Were you surprised by how much traction the news of his death got on that website?
Maybe, but look, Padraig Nally is a national name and people know him. Yes and no, do you know what I mean? But what I am surprised at is, even still after 20 years, how people still remember Padraig Nally.
And that was Vincent Cummins of Cummins Funeral Directors speaking to our reporter Ethna Dodd. For more on the